ABC News' senior national correspondent Terry Moran has been suspended after going on a late-night screed against top White House advisor Stephen Miller, along with President Trump on social media, drawing scathing backlash from the Trump administration. Moran, who landed an interview with the president in April, blasted Miller, the White House Deputy Chief of Staff for Policy, as a man richly endowed with the capacity for hatred. The thing about Stephen Miller is not that he is the brains behind Trumpism. Yes, he is one of the people who conceptualizes the impulses of the Trumpist movement and translates them into policy. But that's not what's interesting about Miller, Moran argued on X early Sunday. It's not brains, it's bile. Miller is a man who is richly endowed with the capacity for hatred. He's a world-class hater, the ABC News reporter added. You can see this just by looking at him because you can see that his hatreds are his spiritual nourishment. He eats his hate. Trump is a world-class hater, but his hatred only a means to an end, and that end is his own glorification. That's his spiritual nourishment. ABC News announced Sunday that it was suspending him over concerns about him violating the outlet's standards on impartiality and objectivity. ABC News stands for objectivity and impartiality in its news coverage and does not condone subjective personal attacks on others. The Post does not reflect the views of ABC News and violated our standards. As a result, Terry Moran has been suspended pending further evaluation, a spokesperson told The Post. Moran later deleted his posts, but not before they were screenshotted and spread across X like wildfire. Trump deployed 2,000 National Guard troops against riots that had spread further around Los Angeles. During this time, Miller publicly ripped the riots as an insurrection. An ABC journalist, Terry Moran, posted this absolutely vile smear of Stephen Miller. It's dripping with hatred. Remember that every time you watch ABC's coverage of the Trump administration, Vice President J.D. Vance posted on X. Moran's tirade against Miller came as tensions boiled over in Los Angeles, where hundreds of protesters attempted to derail Border Patrol apprehensions near Paramount, California. Trump deployed 2,000 National Guard troops against riots that had spread further around Los Angeles. During this time, Miller publicly ripped the riots as an insurrection. And like many nationalist leaders, he is a man with an authoritarian cast of mind and a personality to match, he added, noting that he was not endorsing any political point of view. In April, Moran notched a highly coveted interview with Trump for his 100 days in office milestone. The two had sparred over Kilmar Abrego Garcia's deportation to El Salvador and alleged ties to MS-13.